and since Grand Theft Auto is a little bit more serious,
Yeah.
like selling things and cargo. If you do not have
Oh my God.
a good, you can have a good small group and
Yep.
defend off 8 people, but if you have a real good group of 8, and you can conquer the map. It's happened before where it would be like me, Austin. We have a friend called Buzz that plays a lot of Grand Theft Auto with us.
Mm-hmm.
There was one point where we had like max people in our group,
Mm-hmm.
and I was selling cargo, and just down the highway, I was like 2 friendly jets in the air, a helicopter, and I had Austin and that guy and the kid Buzz following me side by side by the truck, and just moments like that is what makes online games the absolute best.
Man, I want there to be online games like that have much more limited resources.
Yeah.
So like one bullet is costly and you have to get in like fist fights with people, you know
That's
what I
what
mean?
kind of like DayZ's for, isn't it? DayZ's kind of like
Yeah,
that.
but you never get in a fist fight.
No.
You'll never get in a fist fight in DayZ.
And
That's not a
if
thing.
you do, it's really dumb too. It's not like
yeah,
a good.
you just kind of like
It's like,
weirdly
have
run
you ever
at each
played
other.
PUBG? PUBG fist
I played it
fights?
like one time. I don't remember.
PUBG fist fights were the dumbest.
Red Dead original Red Dead had the best fist fights.
Yeah.
Because it was like you would knock someone out and they would just like fall down. They wouldn't even be dead. They'd just be like on the ground.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
you could kill them if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's like there would be a certain point when you would punch somebody and it was so much fun and you could
Yeah.
block and stuff. Imagine you take the mechanics from something like For Honor,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like where you have certain blocking sides and
Oh,
everything, and you apply that to Red Dead when you're doing fist fights. Like most of the time it's Red Dead, you just have a crosshair, you're just like you're aiming guns and stuff. Then you get in a fist fight and it's like you have to do specific things if you want to live.
I really wish like RDR2 fist fights are great too. I don't want to say they're as good as Red Dead 1 fist fights.
They're not as good. I didn't like them.
But-
They're still, they can be fun though.
You can do a lot with the environment though.
And plus you can strangle people.
Strangle people, tackle them. Tackling's the best. in Red
Sprinting
Dead
at people and tackling them. I love
the
the
best.
lasso. That's
lasso
my
is
favorite.
what
You
makes
just
it
run at
good.
people with the lasso and you tackle them and tie
Yeah.
them up and then you can just throw them off of things.
They don't. It's not. They don't have better fist fights, but they have better like environmental use. You can smash people up against the wall.
yeah.
Can you? I don't know if you can do anything with the windows. I've never tested that.
I don't know anything about that.
Probably not. But they do a lot more environmental stuff.
Yeah.
I wish Grand Theft Auto had better fighting. If Grand Theft Auto had a good like
What,
Red
like
Dead,
fist fighting? you
oh
mean?
yeah, fist fighting and
There's
Grand Theft
no
Auto is
you
garbage.
never get in a fist fight in Grand Theft Auto though.
No,
Sometimes you will walk up on somebody and basically the first person to press the
the
B
dodge.
button will
Yeah,
No. Like if you have a gun out and you're trying to kill somebody,
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
just like appear on them, and then it's the first person to press the button will just like get smacked to
Smashed,
death immediately.
if you do get in a fist fight in Grand Theft Auto, it's dumb. As long as you're the first person to dodge, you
Yeah.
automatically win.
That's it.
So there's a rhythm to the fighting, and that's what makes
It's really obvious. It's like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then you get that one block, and then you do the 2 punches. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god. That it's a rhythm to it,
Mhm.
and that's what ruins it all.
Yeah, it's like very predictable is the problem.
Yeah. But I've been playing a little bit more. I stopped playing Grand Theft Auto for like 6 months. I played that's the only game I played for a long time. Then I just stopped.
I don't think I've played it in like since January or something.
It's good. They're fixing a lot of like the overpowered vehicles and stuff like that, which is great. But
They're fixing them how? Like
like nerfing the vehicles.
really?
Yeah.
They're like making things fair?
Making things fair. Correct.
Huh.
And that's great.
That's crazy.
That's what makes it good.
I would
Like,
never
nobody
expect
wants
that.
to fly anymore because flying is like almost
You get
garbage.
shot down really quickly now.
Yeah. They sniper rifles have these explosive bullets,
Oh, you can just
and 3-4 shots and it's done, which is fine. But I don't know. If you're gonna fly, you need to be really good.
I was always getting eaten up by guys with hydras.
Yeah.
They would just have the
nerfed
jets
hydras in
and
the
then,
most
like,
recent update.
Like I would
They
get
can't do that
swept.
anymore.
What, the explosive
So they do
rounds?
explosives now. They still do explosives, but it's not
Uh-huh.
as fast.
Oh.
It's like a poof, poof, poof.
Oh.
So it's like,
Yeah, so you're never going to hit a person with
but
that.
if you do, it's still a one shot.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't come down and do a complete strafe and just tear up the road. You know what I mean?
Those
like
used
how
to-
it used to be.
I never stood a chance.
No.
I was never good at using the Hydra,
Yeah.
and like anytime I was never good at any kind of combat actually in that game. Like I would get obliterated constantly.
There's I don't know if it's like a secret or a hack, but not too many people do it. But me and Austin do it a lot. Flares. Your
Like,
hand
so you-
flares direct off the missiles. So when we're getting chased and they're shooting missiles at us, you just shoot off a flare and it goes poof. It'll follow that flare.
You can just shoot one off.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, not too many people know that.
I
You
thought
sh- so if a
I thought you had to,
Hydra-
like, get those like built into your vehicle or
No.
something. Like you
No.
can do that in aerial vehicles. I know.
So like if we're driving and I equip the flare and I shoot one out the window,
Mm-hmm.
that missile will go off with the flare. There was important times where me and Austin were like, I don't want to say trolling people,
Mhm.
but I would go off radar. I think we were both. I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but basically, I shoot a flare at a guy, and he would shoot a missile up in the sky,
Yeah.
and then it'll come down like a javelin on them. And it was so funny, bro. People just standing there, you see this red flare at your feet, and then you see a missile. Poof. Oh, it's so much fun. That game still has a lot of potential.
Make me want to play Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto is now a game where, like, if you're not rich, you're not gonna have a lot of fun.
It's been like that for a while.
It's been like that for a long time, but they made it a lot easier. Like heists are easier to do. There's like 2 heists out there: the casino heist and something else. Oh, some island heist. I forget what it's called. That makes it ridiculously easy to get money.
Really, the island one? I have never finished the island one. I've been
Island
to
one's
that
fun.
island a couple times.
Yeah,
I bet if you like look it up, you can find a way to make money on that
Mhm.
really easily. Because I know there's specific places you have to go and specific things you have to do.
the best thing you can do with heists like that is have an actual good core group of friends to do it. And you have to buy drivers, you have to buy technical people.
Yeah.
But if you just buy the cheapest ones, it doesn't matter to the core 4
Yeah.
that are about to smoke the whole thing. You can get
Yeah, it
you can
doesn't
get
matter.
that heist done in seconds. You really can.
That's crazy.
I've done it before where we go in, grab all the money, and you just stay away from the cameras. You just knock out maybe 2 or 3 people. You take the dirt bikes. You jump off the cliff into the water, and all you gotta do is swim out of the barrier, and you get it. You can leave that way. Which is, or you can get a boat, whatever. But the quickest way is to get on a dirt bike, drive off the island, and just swim out. That's the easiest way you can do it. I've spent a lot of time on Grand Theft Auto.
see
I
that.
sadly have to say.
No, there's no that game is so much fun.